Prince, am I audible? Okay. So now let us move to the further. Started with CSV files. So already we discussed CSV reading, non-CSV reading also we discussed it. Non-CSV reading with a text file, IO text file backup. This is normal, which we got it as is the data, but we want to read the data in the form of a structural format. Employee.csv, creating a CSV reader object and return. And at the same time, CSV dictator reader also we discussed it. CSV dictator reader example also. We read everything in the form of what? Dictator reader. We printed this data. At the same time, also completed one more thing called what you know. What is that? Dictator. With pandas also I said how to read the data. This point I was already covered. Any of these pandas we will discuss it. Right now, don't worry about the pandas discussion. So last class, we discussed how to read the data from the CSV file with a file pointer, how to read the data through reader, how to read the data with what? Dictator reader also we discussed it. And we also learned how to write the data to the CSV file, how to create a CSV file. Online students, if my voice is clear or not clear, or two students are saying units and then two people are saying that. So it's not clear. Is it clear now? Is it clear now? Is it okay? No. So let us move to the further. Okay, students. So this is the data we written into the last class. CSV file creation. We did already this concept. What are the steps we did? Importing CSV file, taking the column names, preparing the set of records, and choosing the CSV file name, and creating an object of CSV writer, and write the row, and then what? Write rows. This is what we wrote in the last class. Now I want to, this is CSV file creating. To the existing CSV file, I want to add the record. What is my CSV file name? This is student.csv. Just go to once here, student.csv. So there it is, 9am. Under the CSV file, under the notes, student.csv. This is the data we have. These are the 5 records are there here. Now I want to add one more record to the file. How do you add the data? Now I'm going to write one more program here. Adding the data, go to that CSV, write example2.py. Write example2.py. So I'm going to write it. Program for adding, adding the record to the CSV file. How to add the record to the CSV file? I'll say what? Import to CSV. Import to CSV now. There I'm going to write it. Same thing. Open the CSV file. Same. Except what we are taking. Here we don't take the column names because already we are having the CSV file either. Only we are adding extra data now. Record is equal to already some data we added it. CSV, this data is added it. Now we are adding some extra record. So here I am having 105, comma. Now I am going to write it. Some name I am going to add it. So the name is called what you know, John Hunter. I am writing it. So what are the column values we are having here? Something like name, marks, college name. Name. Something like, I gave you, this is the data we are having. Something like 5.6. And the college name I am writing something like JNTU. So I think it is college name like this. This is a record. One single list I took it. Now I need to open it, the file name. How do you open that? With open off. With open off. There I am writing it. The file name I am going to take it. What is the file name we are having? This entire thing we will take it. This entire thing we will take it. This part I am going to say E column student.csv. I am writing there A. I am going to write it A. As what I am writing, FP. So what I am saying now, CSVWR is equal to CSV dot write of CSV of what? Writer of FP. I'm saying FP here. So this FP CSVR CSVWR dot what? Write row. Write row. Why write row? Because we are having only one single column only we are having. Record I will write it. Earlier also we did what? This is called a single list is there. We said write row. If there are more number of list in list is there, we will write what? Write rows. Important. So here also we are adding this data. So here I'm going to write it. Record added. Record added to record added to what? CSV file. Verify. Verify. So go to this place. So try to run this code. Try to run this code. Now it is happening what? Record added to the CSV file. Record added to the CSV file. So go to the place and see student. Here this is do it. So is it added or not? This is 105. Whatever the name you have written it, that is added here. Whatever the name you have written it, this is added here. So I think this is more clear. To add one more thing, we'll say 106. We'll say 106. Say something like, Travis or something like Rosum. Say 9.6 NLU. Right. And once again here, it is added one more here. Verify and see that it is also added newly. Are you following me? So like that, we can add the data to CSV file. Important. How do you read the data now? To read the data, I already said to you, go to CSV read 1. This is called CSV read 2. Student.csv is already there. Try to print out. You are going to get this data. So I think you are getting this number, name, and etc. Everything is coming now. So if you go to this place, and as if you go to this student.csv, you try to get it. All the things are coming now. So with both, these are the people who are having more than 3. These are the people who are having less than 3. All the peoples are coming. Are you following me? Right. This we understood. How to add the data to the CSV file. How to write the data to the CSV file. With what object I am using there? With what object I am using there? Come on. So CSV write example 1. This is called creating a CSV file, adding the records. This is a newly today, adding the record to the CSV file. This is one thing. One more I want to go for it. How to add the data. Last class, only concept only code related examples I said. Now I want to go for, this is the one I discussed now. There I said, creating a CSV file, adding the records and adding the new record to the CSV file. Next, with a dict writer, I am going to take up. With a dict writer, I want to write it. Dict writer, I am going to take up. How to go for the dict writer, I am going to explain once again. Same thing. Go to the place. Here I am going to take it. Whatever is available, I want to go for. This is called list in list. With a dictionary data, I want to go for it. Dictionary data. How to go for dictionary data? I'm going to write it. Open the notes, all of you. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will create which will create which will create any CSV file which will create a CSV file, which will create CSV file with a dicted data, with a dicted data, with a dicted data, with a dicted data. Now I'm going to take up with the dicted data. I'm going to take up here. Same mechanism. I'm going to write it. Carefully try to observe. CSV, CSV, dict write example1.py. Dict write example1.py. So this is the one program for creating CSV file with the dicted data, with the dicted data. So here CSV dict write example1.py. So there I'm going to write it. Look at on the screen. So same thing, import CSV. Now I need to go for what? Creating a CSV file with dictionary data. What are the steps already said? Already here, already said. Please take care and try to move forward. What is this now? Column names is equal to, column names is equal to, I'm taking the column names, teacher number, teacher number. Next is called a teacher name, teacher name. Next I'm taking subject. Subject I am going to take it. These are the column names I am taking. Next I need to take it what? This is called step number 1. This is called step number 1. Creating a CSV file with a data. This is called step number 2. Step number 2. Next I am going to write it. Records you need to take it. How do you take records? Records is equal to, records is equal to, I am taking this place. Inside of that, now I'm going to write the dictionary data. Dictionary data, I'm going to write it. Here, it is the dictionary data I'm mentioning. What is the dictionary data? TNO, TNO, colon, the value called 1000. Next is called a name. Name I need to write it. Name I need to write it. Something like RS or something like this. And next is called a subject. Next, I will write the subject. Whatever the column names you have taken, you need to write as this. Python. This is called one dictionary. Comma. You need to write another dictionary here. Another dictionary I need to write it. What is the another dictionary I am having? Another dictionary I am taking. TNO is equal to 2000. 2000. Name is equal to Travis. Travis. Next, I am taking subject is equal to something like NumPy, comma. One more, I am going to take it. One more, I am going to take it. Here, I am going to write it. TNO is equal to 3000. Name is equal to something like Hunter. Here, I am writing subject is equal to Matplotlib. Matplotlib. Another one, I am going to write it. So here, I am going to take it. TNO is equal to 4000. Here I am writing name is equal to something like Dennis. Subject is equal to C. Subject is equal to C. Last and final one more I will write it. Then I will move forward. There I will write it 5000. Name is equal to James Gosling. James Gosling. I'll write it something like this. Subject is called Java. Subject is called Java. This is my data. Close. So this indicates already you know this is comes under list and these are called dictionaries. So it is called what? Dict of what? List. Possible or not possible? Possible. Already we discussed in the beginning days only. This data is comes under step number 2, step number 3. Step number 1, CSV file importing. Step number 2, column names taking. Step number 3, taking what? Collection of records. Right. My uh, column names ready. Data is ready. I need to choose the file name. With open, I need to go for taking that file name location. Same where I'm having in E colon 9 a.m. wherever you like it. CSV. I'll go for notes. In the notes, I want to create the CSV file now. Go to this place and try to paste it over here. Now I'm writing employee dot employee dot anything is there employee on that name. So here 9 a.m. and this CSV file under that notes employee is already there. You take it as what? Teacher. Teacher dot what? CSV. Teacher dot CSV. Say double slashes here, double slashes here, double slashes. Comma what I will write it? A B or W B. A you take it. A as what FP. FP. I'm taking it as FP. So I hope it is more clear. So it is done. What should I do now? So I will go for CSV dot dict writer of dict writer of dict writer of. I will write it FP comma. I need to write something more here. Earlier, writer of FP, reader of FP. When you come to dictionary data to write it, you must specify field names. You must specify what FIELD. Field names is equal to your column names. You need to mention, students. Field names in dictwriter, you must specify what are the field names. Field names are nothing but keys related values. That is nothing but column names you must mention. This will return what CSV DWR I am writing. CSV dictionary writer I am going to write it. Are you following, students? CSV DWR I am going to write it. How to write the data to the DWR? So there I am going to write it. CSV DWR dot right header. Right header. So or right header or something like right header. Right header. That means this is a special function in dictionary writer. This will write the data. What is the data writing? Column names I am writing it. Column names I'm just writing it here. Because of this right header, these column names will be taken as a keys. It will be written to the CSV file first. Indirectly, CSV DWR dot right header of this column names will be written to the CSV file. After that, we need to write the normally this data as rows only. CSV dot CSV DWR dot what is this now? Right rows. Right rows. So that I will write it. Records I'm going to write it. So this is called step number 4. This is called step number 4. This is called step number 5. This is called step number 6. Step number 6. This is called step number 7. Step number 7. So I hope that dictionary data returned to the CSV file. So here CSV file created. CSV file created with which data? Dict data. Dict data. Verify. Verify. So this is data written and a CSV file created with dict data. ఏమా ఏదన్నా మొబైల్ స్పెషల్ డిసిప్లిన్స్ పెడుతున్నాం క్లాస్లో. Come to the point of it. Run this code. You run this code. See the answer now. CSV file created with dict data. CSV file created with dict data. So there I'm going to take up. Go to the place here E colon. Here I'm going to write it. There is 9 a.m. CSV under the notes. Teacher is created. You try to run this. We are having this data. This data is written to this file. Are you following? So this is a way how you are writing the data. You can also write the data to this in a single record also. How I wrote the single record? By taking the single data like that, you can write it. Even in the class also, you can take a single one and you can write that value also. So this is called what? Creating. How to create dict right example. Dict right example 1. So you understood how to write the dictionary of data. Online students, I hope you understood how to write normal data, list of list, how to write it. This is called what? List of list. List of list you have written. This is how you wrote. Dicta of list also you have written. Because a dictionary of values are present in the list. And we read the data by using reader as well as dict reader. Now you want to read that teacher data, go to the read example, read to instead of student, you say what here, teacher you say. Now you will be getting the teacher data now. Teacher data is coming now. The teacher data is coming now. You want to read teacher data in the form of dictionary, dict read example, dictionary format you want to read, say this teacher. You see this now. You are getting it in the form of this one. First teacher, second teacher, third teacher, all these things. You want to read with the pandas, pandas you want to read, you can go to this place. Simply you can remove this and simply you can say what you are saying teacher.csv. Teacher.csv. You try to run this, you are going to get perfect data about it. All the values are coming like this. So, how to write the data to the CSV file? Normal data, how to write it? Dictionary data, how to write it? List of list, how to write it? Completely you understood here. Followed, right? So, whether you followed or not, I got an answer. I explained it. If you practice well, you will follow. Otherwise, only you will look at the outputs. So, our students in online, I hope it is clear. Now, I'm going to take it what? If you look at this dict data, I'm having which one here? Fixed data, fixed column names, fixed column values. Fixed column names here also write using fixed data and fixed column names. I want dynamism, I want to go for it. Creating CSV file dynamically. Write down, write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will create a CSV file dynamically. Which will create a file, which will create a CSV file dynamically. Which will create a CSV file dynamically. Which will create a CSV file dynamically with list values. With list values. With list values. So how to go about it? Now I am going to write it now. Students, carefully follow. Already, what are the steps for creating a CSV file? You have seen it. Same thing you are entering now. So here, dynamic CSV, 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 create example 1.p1. CSV create dot p1. So try to run this code. So there I'm going to write it. Program for creating CSV file dynamically by reading the data, by reading list of values from where? Keyboard. List of values from keyboard. Now how to write it? Import CSV. Next, if you tell, then I'll write it. What to do now? If you say, then I will write it. ఇక్కడ చెప్పాను కదా ఆల్రెడీ, మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు సైలెన్స్ ఉంటే లాభం లేదు. I need to take what? Column names. Take a column name. Step number 1 I am taking. Take a column names. How do you take the column names? That is an important. How do you take the column names? That is an important. Here I am going to write it. Take a column names. That column names I need to take from where? Keyboard. How do you take it? Number of columns is equal to int of input of enter how many columns you have. How many columns? How many columns you have? How many columns you have? If NOC less than or equal to 0, NOC less than or equal to 0, I'm going to take a print of what is invalid number of columns. Invalid number of columns. So dot format of NOC. Dot format of NOC. So else I am going to write it. Else is invalid number of columns. Format of NOC. Here I am writing it. Okay. So invalid number of columns. Dot format of NOC. There I will write it. If number of columns are 0 or -2, -3 something, you will be getting invalid number of columns. Else, I will get the number of columns here. Print of NOC. Print of NOC. What are the columns I want to get it? I will say. Suppose if I say -5, -5, it is what? Invalid number of columns. If I say 3, that is called valid only. 3 is coming. Here I need to go for accept the column names. Accept the column names. So here I am writing accept the column names. Accept the column names. How to accept the column names? తెలియదు. How to accept the column names? ఎప్పుడైనా చదివితే కదా, ఎప్పుడైనా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే కదా. ఓకే, లీవ్ ఇట్. I'm taking one empty list. Column names is equal to like this. Create an empty list. Create an empty list. Create an empty list for adding what names? Column names. There I'm going to write it. There I'm going to write it. For I in a range of NOC. NOC 1 comma NOC plus 1. If my number of columns are 3, if I decided to take 3, I will say 1 comma 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. When 4 comes, it will become false. There I will write it. There I will write it. Print of, or I can write it. Column name, COL name is equal to input of, input of, input of. Enter, enter. First column name, comma, dot, format of what? I. Format of I. Enter first column name. Enter second column name, third column name. Like that you will be getting. That column name I will add it to column names. Names dot append of what? Column name. So because of that else part I am writing here. Print of column names I'll write it. Column names I will write it. So because of this code, my column names are ready. Try to run. Here, this is called one high-end programming. You must learn it. The class courses are about you. If you just come to the class, not enough. You have to practice it. You have to practice it. So here, so 4. What is that? First, enter first column. Product ID. Product name, P name. Enter third column. Price. Price. Next is called what? Brand. So brand. So which brand it is? So PID, P name, price, brand. What is this called? Accepting dynamic column names. Right. So how many columns you have? Like this. Citizen ID, citizen name, and next is called what? Citizen country. Citizen country. So you need to take it like this. Are you following me? పలకండా మీరు పలకరు ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయరు, then both of them don't know how it will come. Are you following me? Right. So done. Any column names you take it, you enter like this. We got it. Next, after column names are there. What are the column names? For example, you got it. These are the 3 columns. I got it. Okay. These are the 3 column names. For testing purpose, I am writing, keeping like that. Okay. After the column names, next what I need? What I need? Records I need. How do you take records? One record, another record, another record, another record. Those records will be kept in where? Outer record. So how many lists I want? 2 lists I want. One is outer list, inner list. Outer list, inner list. So need to concentrate. Next I'm going to take it records. Records is equal to like this. This is called what? Empty, empty list, empty outer list, empty outer list, empty outer list for adding inner list values. Inner list values. Tell me next what should I do? I will ask the user how many number of records you have. Number of records is equal to int of input of enter how many records you have. How many records you have? I'm going to take up. How many records you have? Now I'm going to take up. If a number of records are less than or equal to 0, I'll say what? Print of what? Invalid number of records. Invalid number of records. Invalid number of records. Invalid number of records. Dot format of what? NOR. NOR. Else I'm writing it. Else. Now I'm writing else part here. In the else part, what should I write it? I should ask. Suppose if I say 3. Yes, 3. Enter a first record. In the first record, what I want? CID, CNAME, and country. Like that I want. Come on, what I am doing? Here I will write it. For I in range of 1 comma NOR plus 1 plus 1. Here I am writing like this of 50. Print of what? Enter record. Enter record like this. Dot format of NOR I. I will write I. Enter first record. You'll be getting it. So here I am going to write it like this. Enter first record. For that first record, one more inner loop I will write it. What is the inner loop? For J in range of, I will write it. Column names. Why sir column names you are writing? Column names. Why column names, sir? Because how many columns are there? That many number of column values I want. What I do here? I will write it. Input of enter value for I'll say enter value for dot format of what? Dot format of column name of J. Modubavulu. Column name of J. Column name of J. Column names are column names are. Column names. Column names of J. But the column name J value is how much? 0. How many columns? 3. 0 to 3 means what? 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. 3 got Madhubabu. 0, 1, 2. This is called just range of value. 0 to value minus 1. So column names of 0. What are the column names of 0? CID. Enter value for CID. That value will be coming. That value will be coming. Val. That val I want to add to what? Inner list. So I will take it as a record is equal to like this. For adding record values. For adding record values. How do I add it? Record dot append of val. Append of val. I'm writing append of val. So I think you are following me. Record dot append of val. So this is appended. Record dot append of val. Done. After finishing that, after this loop is over, what should I do? It is coming out of that inner loop for first value after this column names are over. Add this record to whom? Outer record. Already there is a record is there here. This is called like this. These values which are going to enter number of records. This I will of course leave it as it is only. Here only you take it. In the else part I am writing it. After this inner loop is over, go to what? Records dot append of record. Append of records dot append of record. This is an individual list adding to outer list. No doubt in that 80% of the people did not follow. I know that. But still, I will teach you this code because it is an extraordinary coding. It's a system test question. System test. Amazon question this is. So, lead code example this is. Records dot append of record. Now I am printing the final records. Column names. Column names I am printing. Column records also I am printing. Inner list added to outer list. This is repeated for all the column names. And finally, I am printing here. Try to run this example. Enter how many columns you have? Three. Three. So CID, I'm taking here, CID. Next is called CNAME. CNAME I am taking. Next is called what, country. Country. Right? This is for your understanding purpose. I printed. Enter how many records you have? Four. Four. So list object is cannot be interpreted as an integer. What is happening? I will look into that. So there I am having for I in range of len of column names. How many column names are there? That many will come. It is not a numerical value. len of column names. That is perfect. List means what? Values will come, but we need to take len. So here 3 CID, CNAME, CNAME. Next is called what? Country. Country. So this is how many records you have? 4. Enter first record. CID value I need to say 100. So citizen name KVR. Next is called India. So written. Enter second record. CID 200. 200. Next is called something like Rosam. Rosam. Next is called Netherlands. Yenel. Yenel. Next is CID. Something like 300. Next is called Donald Trump. Donald Trump. So here it is called what, USA. Next is called fourth record. 400. Next is called Putin. RSA. RSA. So got it. You just observe it carefully here. What is happening? You just see. This is called one list. This is called another list. This is called another list. This is called another list, which is put it into outer list. This is called a list in list. ఇది మామూలు కోడింగ్ కాదు, ఇది సూపర్ కోడింగ్. ఇది టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ స్లీపింగ్ స్టాండ్ అప్ నిల్చో. when I'm taking such a good coding, you are sleeping. Stand there. Take care. Your friend na? Friend na? Your friend also. Both friends are listening. One friend is sleeping. Take care. Who is sleeping and all. Now come to the point. Now, this is records are ready. These are the records which are ready. These records, I want to go for what? Writing the records to whom? Writing the records to whom? CSV file. Come on, how do you write the data to CSV file? Printing column names not necessary here. Printing column names is not necessary. Only for your idea purpose I printed. Records also not necessary to print it. There I will write the coding. What to write? What to write? I need to choose the CSV file. I am saying CSV file name. CSV file name is equal to input of enter. What is this? CSV file name. CSV file name with an extension dot CSV. With an extension dot CSV. Okay. Now, if I enter other than CSV, what I will do? Invalid CSV file name I need to say. Invalid CSV file name I will say. If CSV file name starts with or ends with, I will write it. Ends with What I will do? Madhubabu, dot CSV. If it is the case, I need to do what? If it is ends with dot CSV only, do the operation. Do the operation. What to do? With the open. With the open. What should I do? CSV file name. CSV file name, comma. What I will do? I will write A as what? FP. FP. CSV file name ends with like this. CSV file name A, comma FP. Sit down. Now I'll go for what? Write the data. How do I write the data? Come on. CSV WR writer is equal to CSV dot what? Writer of FP. FP. Without telling also I can say files is over. But I don't want. I'm answerable to my heart. I have to tell you perfectly. మీరు చదువుకున్న if you whether you read or not read, if I consider it will take 5-6 years to complete Python. So, but to be perfect, to be honest, when you listen any other Python class, you should feel that this Python class is the best. That's why I'm teaching all these modern coding things for you. CSVWR. So I'm going to write it. CSVWR dot what? Write row of what? Column names. Column names. Already column names are here. Column names are here. COL names. COL names. Column names. CSVWR dot what? Write rows. Write rows of what I can say. Records I'm going to take up. Records I'm going to take up. CSVWR dot what? Write rows of records. So I'm going to write it. What should I do now? Else. I'm writing here else. Of course, this is written. And immediately you say what? Print off. What is this now? CSV file created. CSV file created and records written. Records saved. Saved dynamically. 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 And verify. Verify. You need to go for it. Else I am writing it. CSV file name dot ends with dot CSV. Here I am writing it. Else, what should I write it now? Print off. What is happening? Not ends with is called what? Invalid CSV file name. Invalid CSV file name. Invalid CSV file name. If you want to go for it, try again. Try again. You want to go for it. If you want to try again, I have to go for what? Here I need to write what? While true. While true, I need to write it. While true. So here I will write it. While true, I wrote it. Here it is written. While true. If it is CSV file, if it is invalid, you are writing that. And after entering CSV file perfectly, you say what now? Break you say. Beautiful. మనకు అర్థమైతే గిన. If you understood, this is a subject. So dynamically I created a CSV file. Online students, anybody is a good student, talented student who is practicing daily, and this is a way to write the coding. This is a way to write the coding. Not practicing, only listening the class, nothing will happen, anything. So shall I run the code? This is the like this. Enter the column name. This is the values. Now I'm going to run my code. Start. So here I'm going to write it. Enter how many columns you have? 3. 3. Product ID, product name, and then price. Price. How many records you have? 4. 4. Enter first record. Enter first record. PID 100. Product name Cadbury. Cadbury silk. Cadbury silk with nuts. With nuts. Cadbury silk with nuts. విన్నారు ఎప్పుడన్నది? ಇಲ್ಲ. వినలేదా? ఇది మీరు ఏమి విన్నారా? ఆ? ఎప్పుడైనా విన్నారా ఇది? చెప్పాలి నాకు. ఎస్సా నోనా? చాక్లెట్ అది. తెలుసు మీకు, ఏదో తెలియనట్టుగా. సార్ ఏమని అంటాడని. నేనేమంటాను మిమ్మల్ని? చదువుకోమని చెప్తాను. వాట్ ఐ సే, రీడ్ వెల్ ఐ సే. నౌ ఎంటర్ ద ప్రైస్. విల్ సే 100.20. So this is enter second data. Enter second data. 200. Next is called KitKat. 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 Say price 50 rupees. 50.45. Enter third record. 300. Next is called what? Next is called Kinder Joy. Kinder Joy. Tells అది. What is Kinder Joy? Hmm? Says something like 30. Says that 30 rupees for 45 data. 400. 400. Next, Choco Pie. Choco Pie. Choco Pie. తెలుసా అది? ఏ తెలుసా లేదా? Right. Says something like 35.67 data. Enter the file name with CSV file. What is the CSV file? Product dot product product dot data. I said by mistake I entered dot data. What is happening? What is happening? Invalid CSV file name. Try again. What is this now? Product dot what? CSV. Product dot CSV. CSV file created and record saved dynamically. Verify. Following me. Go to that. See students. This is where I am going to take it. Where it is available. In the same place only it is created. Because if you look at my place, if you look at this place here, I directly wrote the column names here. What is my column CSV file created? Here only CSV file is created. Where is it? With the open CSV file is created. No path is specified. Directly in the same folder only it is created. Where is it? What is that now? Product P. So product.csv. Are you seeing this? It is created in the same place. Directly double click on that. Directly double click on that. Is my CSV file created or not? This is in this place. I opened it. Go to open in other place. Go to that. I will show you the Excel sheet for you. C colon program uses KVR under that PyCharm projects. Under that where now students 9 a.m. files, 9 a.m. files examples, 9 a.m. files examples. Under that you see now students product Excel, Microsoft Office XML, Microsoft Office Excel file. So double click on that. You see now what is happening. Are you following this or not? Getting? If you want, you can save in any of the other location. You can happily save it. Where you can save it, you can happily save it into other folder also. There is no doubt in that. How do you do that? I'm going to take up. How do you do that? I'm going to go for this location E colon or D colon, me system, wherever you want. E colon 9 a.m. files, 9 a.m. files, CSV under the notes. You go to this place. Here I'm writing it. Go to this place. In this place, when you are going to open with, when you are with open, you say within the double quotes, you say this one, plus you do what? Like this. So you say this like this. You say this part. You say this part. Are you following me? Right. E colon of like this CSV nodes off like this, and see this now slashes. In this nodes CSV file is created. Getting up? In some different location I'm going to keep it. I'm appending that. I'm going to keep it in this place, this file name. Let us run this once again. So here I'm going to write it. Run this code. How many records you have? How many columns you have? 3. CID, citizen ID, citizen name. Next is called what? Country. country, country. Now this is how many records you have? 3. Enter the first record. Say something like 1000. Say something like caviar. Now India. I'm writing like this. Second record 1000. 2000 you enter something like Rosam. Now I'm saying that Netherlands. NL Netherlands. So I'm writing Netherlands. Next the CID 3000. 3000. So Donald Trump. So here you say next USA. So data, enter the CSV file name with an extension .csv, citizen.csv. Data returned to the CSV file created and records are saved dynamically. Go to the place now. Here in this place, E colon 9am, under that CSV notes, under that citizen, created or not? Created. Data returned to the file. Data returned to the file. Following? Simple. In this location only it is created. Correct or not? Pagana. Black shirt. Black t-shirt. Black t-shirt. Who is wearing black t-shirt? Following? Say yes or no. So morning one student, demo level student with a parent came. Parent is asking, girl student, sir, if I learn Python, full stack Python, is my daughter gets job or not? So I said one thing. I asked one thing. Suppose one task I am giving to you, which you are able to do. Will you succeed or not? I asked. తెలుగులో చెప్పండి, నేను తెలుగు చెప్పాను. ఏమడిగాడు ఆయన? మా అమ్మాయి పైథాన్ ఫుల్ స్టాక్ నేర్చుకుంటే జాబ్ వస్తుందా అని. రైట్. సో ఐ సెడ్ హిమ్ వన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఇఫ్ ఐ లర్న్ full stack, will my daughter get job or not? Right? Every parent will have that aim, but parent also should think. Right? Put a direct question to the parent. మీరు ఏం చేస్తారని అడిగాను. What you are doing? So he said some business. Now I'm asking question. Now you are starting business today. Will you get profit or not? I asked a question. He answered what? He's laughing. Then I asked, answer my question. I said, no, he did not say anything. I said, if you do profit with an intelligently, if you do well, you will get profit. If you are innocent in doing business, you will not get anything, I said. Is it correct or not? Correct. Same thing. If you read well, if you come to the classes punctually, practice well, definitely jobs will come. Not reading, not practicing, not responding in the class, nothing will. The result is not in favor. 100%. Sugarcane is there. Sugarcane is there. If you want to drink sugarcane juice, what will do? You have to work hard in getting the juice by keeping in the machine or not. Then to get that, you have to pull that machine to move around or not. And for that, you require to do some practice or not. Same thing. By sitting alone, without doing anything, without attending, without reading, getting job is impossible. So I said, he said, perfect. That means only keeping something and getting job are not impossible. Human being unte saripodu. Human being has to practice it. Then only we get the result. Only result is there, nothing will come. Suppose your head is there, hair is there. You will do good cutting or not? Why? To look nice. Ante kada. So will you keep as it is like what something is given? No. Anything you say to do good, you have to work hard. That is the result. So, online students, understood? Now this is called what? Writing. Writing list in list. Have you seen list in list here? Yes, list. What is the list? What is an outer list here? records. What is the inner list here? Record. What is an outer list here? Records. We added to that and we got the results. I hope you are following me. So now students, we are moving to the further. We are moving to the further. So this is completed. Now I am entering into the further state now. This is related to how to go for list in list. You have seen how to create list in list. This is printing list in list. For your better understanding, I printed over there. I need not to write this line. I need not write this line. Only it is enough. This also, I need not write this column names. For your understanding purpose, I wrote it. Related to what? List in list. One more is called what? Dict in list. Will you do by yourself? Hmm? Will you do or I'll do? I or you? I or you? You. You or I? You. కొత్తగా కనిపిస్తున్నాడు ఈ స్టూడెంట్. న్యూ మెంబర్. స్టాండప్. ఆన్లైనా ఆఫ్లైనా? నేను ఎప్పుడు చూడలేదే నేను. డెమోకి వచ్చావా? ఈ క్లాస్కి ఎవరు పంపించారు? కాదమ్మా, నా క్లాస్కి నువ్వు ఎట్లా వచ్చావు డెమోకి? ఇప్పుడు దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఎ డెమో క్లాస్ నా? హౌ యూ కేమ్? ఎనీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఆర్ దేర్? దెన్ హౌ యూ కేమ్ హియర్? ఏమ్మా? మరి 7 కు డెమో ఉంది. ఈ క్లాస్లో ఏమైనా అర్థమైందా నీకు ఇప్పుడు? అసలు కొంచెం కూడా అర్థం కాదు. నీకేం అర్థమైంటది ఇప్పుడు తెలుసా? ఈ డాట్ సిఎస్వి ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ డేటా ఎంటర్ చేసేది అర్థమైంటది. మార్నింగ్ ఎందుకు రాలేదు నువ్వు? ఓకే. ఓకే. ఏం చూద్దాం అనుకున్నావు ఇప్పుడు? ఇప్పుడు ఏం చూసావు? అర్థమైందా? ఎట్లా అనిపించింది నీకు? ఏం అర్థం కాలేదు కదా? కొంచెం కొంచెం అర్థమైంది. సో కొంచెం కొంచెం అర్థమైతే అర్థమైనట్టేనా? సో మరి నా క్లాసు నచ్చిందా నీకు? నచ్చలే? బాగుందా? అది ఎట్లా అర్థం కాకుండా ఎట్లా బాగుంటుంది? ఏమ్మా? ఆల్రెడీ యూ స్టడీడ్ సిఎస్వి ఫైల్. సిఎస్సి. ఓకే. సో కెన్ ఐ ఆస్క్ వన్ క్వశ్చన్? సిఎస్సినా? ఈసీ. నో ఐ విల్ ఆస్క్ వన్ క్వశ్చన్. అడిగితే చెప్తావు. యూ విల్ ఆన్సర్. సి లాంగ్వేజ్ యూ స్టడీడ్ నా బిగినింగ్? ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ is a common subject. You studied, right? Can I ask one question? Right. Now look at my question. Already these people are victims. All these people are, don't feel, because in my class I'll ask questions. Right. So my question is, void main, or your sir might written int main like this. And here we wrote it like this. Here we are using main. We are writing main now. Main is called one function. Function means what? C language belongs to header file. Belongs to header file. Here I am writing sqrt of 25. When you write a sqrt of 25, it returns some result. That result can be float or int. Sqrt function belongs to what? Header file. Hash include math.h. Math.h. So this sqrt function belongs to what? Math.h. Before that you are writing clr scr. Clr scr belongs to which header file? conio.h. So hash include conio.h. Conio.h means every predefined function belongs to what? Header file. Now main is also one function or not? Belongs to which header file? That is my question. The question is here main function belongs to belongs to which header file? Which header file? That is my question. ఎవరు చెప్పలేరు అది, మీరు కూడా చెప్పలేరు, మీ సార్ కూడా చెప్పలేడు. ఆస్క్ ఎనీబడి. మీరు ఊరు అది. SQRT the function belongs to what? Math.h. CLR SCR belongs to Conio.h. If I teach C language, na, how do you know that SQRT belongs to Conio.h? How to find the header file name for that particular function? What is there inside the header file? I used to say what type of set list I used to show the library or not in the class. Like that you need to show in the C language also. మన వాళ్ళంతా పెద్దోళ్ళు కాబట్టి చెప్పిండరు వాళ్ళు మీకు, మోహన్ బాబులు చెప్పిండరు మీకు. దట్స్ వై యు ఆర్ ఇన్ దిస్ ప్లేస్. Now my answer is here main function belongs to which header file? That is my solid question. Okay. So main is not a predefined function. That's why it's not a predefined. Ante kada, user defined. Okay. According to my student, yes, main is called what? Main is called what? User defined. User defined means we defined. User defined. Okay. Now my KVRSR question is when it is a user defined, SAR will write SAR name. Will it execute? User defined means we can define. Will I write my name to execute? User defined etla avutadi? It is user defined? No. Is it predefined? Yes. Yes means which header file it is? చెప్పలేరు అంతే. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓపెన్. నువ్వే కాదు మా, అంటే నీకు 22 years, నేను 26 years నుంచి టీచింగ్ లో ఉన్నా. ఎవరు చెప్పలేదు ఇంతవరకు. 28 years ఎవరు చెప్పలేదు ఇంతవరకు. ఏం కాదు. సో ఈ క్లాస్కి రావద్దు. ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే ఇది ఆల్రెడీ 1 month అయితే అయిపోద్ది వీళ్ళకు. 7 o'clock 7:30లో క్లాస్ జరుగుతుంది. ఫీచర్స్ ఆఫ్ పైథాన్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ టుమారో. ఆ క్లాస్కి రా 7:30కి. ఈ క్లాస్ లో వింటే బౌన్సింగ్ అవుతా ఉంటది. వీళ్ళే కింద మీద పడతా ఉన్నారు, వీళ్ళు డుమ్కిల్ కొడతా ఉన్నారు వీళ్ళు. When I'm throwing the ball, where it is hitting, we don't know. So, huh? Rohit, don't trouble him so much. He will not come tomorrow onwards. Rohit Kumar, see, when the patient go to the doctor definitely give injection only. When I don't give injection, problem will not be solved. So if I feel that patient will feel pain, next day he will not go to the class. If I give injection today, that will be solved to go to tomorrow to the class. This is what called wrong thinking. Am I troubling you? No. Rohit Kumar is saying that I'm not troubling him. Am I troubling my dear student? No. It's good or not to ask the questions. Good or not? Good. Very good. That is called positive thinking. That is what I like it. Even the same question I asked you. ఇంకా మిమ్మల్ని చాలా సింపుల్ క్వశ్చన్ అడిగాను. What is hash? What is the role of hash? I asked. This entire line is called what? Preprocessor or preprocessor directive. Actually, there are 11 preprocessor directives are there. Your sir said only one. If I am taking an interview, I will ask you, what is progma? Hash progma. Hash error. Hash warning. What is that? Don't know. That is called our education system. To whom you will blame? You can't blame anybody. So, come to the point of it. So, Rohit Kumar, KVR, be like, what is this? Taggedele. Okay. So it's not like that. Not like that. వాళ్ళు చెప్పింది మనం ఏం ఫాలో, వాళ్ళు చెప్తా ఉంటారు. They'll say like that. Quality is quality. I mean, quality is quality. Okay, students, right? Rakesh, sir, please tell us the answer. We can ask other students who doesn't know and we can tell answer. But I'm not your C faculty. I'm not your C faculty. You need to pay the fees for C language. Because free of cost should not be given. Education. Because I'm not a YouTuber to explain whatever I like it. Correct or not? Yes. Because even when I'm a student, if somebody asks me, my friend asks me, give me a paper, I never give. Pen also ask, I never give pen also. They'll ask me multiple choice, A, B, C, D. Please show me one answer. No, no, I never show. Why? Suppose if I give pen today, tomorrow I will not bring pen. If I give paper today, tomorrow I will not bring book. Today, if I show one fill in the blank, tomorrow I will come without study. Then I'm disturbing or not. That's why we should not. We can explain. We can explain. So come to the point back. So, hmm, Harshit, first tell us, then we will pay. No. Okay. Not an issue. Not an issue. My dear, so just I'm joking it. Nothing to pay. I'll tell you. Just joking because you know my nature of it. Main is one of the pseudo function, not a predefined, not a programmer defined. It is one of the pseudo function. Pseudo PSUDO. It is defined inside the compiler. C language compiler it is designed. When you press F7 key in the C language programming, the compilation starts from main function only. Because the moment when you start the compilation, compiler will activate. The compiler is having the prototype of what? Information about main function. From there, your compiler starts executing, compiling. The program compilation and executing starts from main only. So main function information present in where? Compiler definition only. Rest of the functions are present into header files. When I am teaching C language, I used to show in compilation where it is defined also. I used to show. Understand? From there, you need to start first of all. So, unfortunately, what people will not define. They'll say int main, int main, int main. What is happening? You also will say what int main, int main, int main. When you go to an interview point of view, they will put these questions. They'll show HD cinema for you. That time you are unable to see HD cinema because your eyes are not able to see the brightness of that. Okay, whatever is happened. Let us leave that and come to the point of it. So now come to where next? Dict, dict writer, same data. I want to go for what? Dict writer, I want to write it. Dict. Already dict is over now. So much things is over in dict. So now I'm going to enter into the dict related kind of concept here. How to go for it? Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. వాళ్ళు అడుగు మళ్ళీ క్లాస్ అయిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళందరిని అడుగు వీళ్ళందరిని సార్ ఎట్లా చెప్తాడు అన్నాడు ఒక్కళ్ళని వదిలిపెట్టకుండా అడుగు అందరిని టు ఎవ్రీబడి యూ ఆస్క్ వీళ్ళు చెప్తారు తిడతాడు ఆయన గట్టిగా అని తిట్టడం అంటే మామూలు చెప్పిన లైక్ దట్ ఐ విల్ టెల్ ఇఫ్ నాట్ రీడింగ్ ఐ విల్ సే డెఫినెట్లీ నో వెన్ దే డోంట్ రీడ్ ఐ హావ్ టు పనిష్ దెమ్ ఆర్ నాట్ సో డైరెక్ట్లీ నేనే చెప్తున్నా క్లాస్ లో యు ఆస్ ఎవ్రీబడి హౌ సార్ విల్ టీచ్ after the class. If they say everybody okay, you come to my class morning 7 a.m. Okay? అప్పటి వరకు ప్లీజ్ వే చేయకు వీళ్ళందరిని అడుగు ఫస్ట్ యూ టేక్ దేర్ ఒపీనియన్ రైట్ ఏ పైథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రైట్ ఏ పైథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ which will create a CSV file which will create a CSV file which will create a CSV file with a dictionary of records 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 by reading data dynamically from keyboard by reading data from keyboard Right. Tell me. Already we have seen about dictionary, right example or not? See, dictionary, dict, that is where it is available. Dict right example 1.py. What I did, I took the column names, I took a dictionary of records here, and then what? This CSV file, and this see this data. This is written here. This is what I'm going to take it dynamically. Shall I take it dynamically now? Shall we write it? Come on. So, Harshit. So, Harshit is saying to new student, bro, join it. Otherwise, you will regret the most. You will you will regret the most. But when sir ask any question, please don't tell full forms. So he's saying, bro, he's saying to him. So he's saying, join it. Otherwise, you will regret the most. And you will feel later. He's saying. So, but when sir ask any question, please don't tell full form. అర్థమైందా వాళ్ళు చెప్పింది? What is HOID? They are saying don't tell Hyderabad. You need to tell importance of Hyderabad. www. Don't tell World Wide Web. Because full forms anybody still they are waste candidates. Waste candidates kada. If you tell www importance, practically it's correct answer. But try to be an unique student in the life. Don't be like everybody. What is OS? Operating system, don't tell. You tell what? Complete answer. In this class, you already know as a part of this, you see students 9 a.m. and files already said to you. Student information system project also you have seen in my class that was completed. And index, if we go to it, index of file, you see this is going on here. This is going on. This is the index of files. Index of files. This is going on in the class now. When OS, very soon I am coming to OS based thing. What is OS? I will tell you. And JSON files also I am going to discuss after that. Anyhow, come out and implement this. Okay, Harshit, thank you for giving a good advice to him. Now, I'll move to the further. So CSV file, let us move to the uh, example. CSV, dynamic write euro, dynamic CSV create one. Now I'm going to take it. CSV create example 2.py. So here we are understanding this is the one. Coming to this place 2.py, go to this now, take this entire thing. I'm copying here, students. Come on, mom. What is this now? Which one, which values I'm taking here? Which values I'm taking? Creating a CSV file dynamically, dynamically, dynamically by reading what the list of dict of list values, dict values from where keyboard. So this part I'm going to take up. If you follow me, I will write it here only the changes. What are the changes, ma? See, dict write 2.py. Come on now. Import CSV, enter column names, written like this. Same column names. I'm taking list only because you have seen already. Is it a list of names or not? Here also. Here also list of names. You prepared well and enter how many records you have. Same. Invalid number of records. Here I am having records. Empty. Empty outer list for adding inner list values. This value I am taking. This value. Enter the first record value. Same thing. But here I don't take it what? List. What I will take it? Good. Why dict? Because this is the dict data. This is a dict data. Are you following me? Dict data. That's why I'm going to take it, students. I will write it. What is this now? For adding record value in the form of dict. Dict. Come on, students. Now, for j the range of column names, here you are getting the column name. Append is a function present in where? List. Now I want to add the data to the dictionary. How do you add the data to the dictionary? మీరు చెప్పలేరు. ఎందుకని? You're all gajnis because you already forget. Dictive data types you see, beautiful concept guys. So there is a dicted data type, dicted data type, dicted data type. You see predefined functions in list. See how many explanation. Super marvelous. Nobody can explain except me. Already you know. Already you know. Combinations. Combinations you see. Combinations. Dict in dict. See the examples. See the examples. Next, see the next one. Set in dict. See the example. Tuple in dict. List in dict. Next, dict in tuple. Dict in list. See the all combinations. Dict dict possibles. List with possibilities. Tuple with possibilities. Set with possibilities. These are all called inner mechanisms. Explained or not? Explained or not explained? Explained. But not remembering. What can I do? I put full of rupees in your packets, but you forget where sir kept the rupees. What can I do? మీరు చదువుకోకపోతే నేనేం చేయాలి? ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయిన్డ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. చెప్పండి. మీరు చదివారా? హ్మ్. నీడ్ టు రిమెంబర్ నా? గర్ల్స్ ఎక్స్‌ప్లెయిన్డ్ మా. టెల్ మీ హౌ టు యాడ్ ద డేటా టు సీఎస్‌వి ఫైల్. చూపిస్తాను మీకు. ఎక్కడ చెప్తాను. డిక్షనరీ డేటా టైప్. సింటాక్స్ ఫర్ సీ ద డిక్షనరీ కంటెంట్ ఇండెక్స్ బ్యూటిఫుల్. See ma, syntax for adding the key comma value pair to the empty dictionary. Dict of key is equal to value 1. Go to my program. See the beautiful a value. This is a value. And what is the key now? What is the key now? Column of what? J. Column of J. What should I do? Record of. Where is that? Record of. Record of. Record is called dictionary, empty dictionary. There I will write what? Key. What is the key? Column name of J. Column name of J is equal to. Column name of J is equal to. Is equal to. I need to write what? Column names. Column names of J is equal to what? Well, it's beautiful. Key comma value pair. Adding key comma value to the dict. To dict object. That's beautiful. Records dot append of record. What is the records? Outer list. To the outer list, I am adding the dictionary. Adding dict object to list. Adding dict object to list. So while true, it is going to be like this. Same to same. But be careful. Since it is a dictionary, while I am adding the dictionary, field names I mentioned or not? Here also need to go for it. Here also, while you are going to take it, FP comma what? Field names. Field names. So I'm writing field names. FIELD. Field names. Of course, this is first of all, dict writer of FP comma. What is this now? FIELD. Field names. Field FIELD. Field names is equal to what? What are my column names? COL names. COL names. COL names. Okay. After that, I will write it what? CSV DWR. DWR. CSV DWR dot. Write a header. Write a header of CSV DWR dot. Write rows of what? Records. CSV file created and records saved. Record saved in a file. That's all. Execute. Beautiful. Execute. Come on. Enter. How many? How many columns you have? How to create an MS Excel sheet through Python program I am writing. Super. How many things I am having? So I am writing here something like 4. Hall ticket number, something like name, and then marks, and then marks, and then rank. Enter how many columns you have, enter how many records you have. 4. Enter the hall ticket number, something like 1000. Name, name, something like Rakesh. So marks, something like 200, 200, or something like 120. So say ranking number called what? 4. Rank number 4. Student number, rank, enter these things. I'll say something like, 1010. There is a 1010. Name is called Rajesh. Rajesh. So Rajesh. Marks is called 130. 130. Third rank. So next is called what? Second rank. Second rank or third rank, whatever it is. Next is called hall ticket number. 1045. 1045. Next is called a name. Something like Praveen. Something like Praveen. Marks is called 150. 150. Rank number 1. Rank number 1. Next is called 1060. Say something like Ramesh. Something like Ramesh. Whose marks is called 100. Whose marks is called 100. Rank number 5. Rank number 5. CSV file. So this is called CSV file. Results dot. Results dot. Something like info. Info. Which is called what? Invalid CSV file. Invalid CSV file, try again. It's a case like exception handling, I used it. So I'm going to write it. Results. Results dot what now? CSV. Results dot CSV. CSV file created with a dictionary of records dynamically. In the same place, where is my location mentioned, mom? Here I mentioned it. This kind of data. Go to the place. Here I'm going to write it. So 9 a.m. under files CSV. Under that files, there is a results. This is my data. This is my data. Got this data. Are you following me? So this is a way. How do you read this data? You can go for happily reading this data. Where is that? Read what I can write it now. Results dot CSV. Results dot CSV. You got the results dot CSV. This is the data, I got it. If you want to go for what? With pandas, if you want, results.csv, results.csv, see the pandas here, got it. All the results got it with marks and everything. It is subject and they are all lead code kind of standards. Any companies, if you go for it, direct question, write a Python program to create a MS Excel comma separated value through Python program. This way you have to write it. So CSV files are most important. Again, this is a part 1 of CSV file creation. Part 2 pandas will come with projects, EDA projects I'm going to tell you. That's why reading is compulsory. Without reading, without remembering everything, if you come, nothing will come according to. Without working hard, nothing will come to you. Okay, now this is what you learned here. What you learned today. CSV file. CSV file mechanism. If you go to files, see your index of the file, which I said in the beginning. This already completed. This also completed. Already written with a number of examples. Pickling and unpickling one project is also done this project. And this today I completed. See that? Completed totally. Part 1. Part 2 in pandas level, once again it will come. Tomorrow class when I come back, I will explain about what? JSON files I will explain. JSON files. Also important. Actually, if I say CSV file, you are full happy. Without understanding, by seeing the results, you are understanding, oh, sir, get the result. JSON file, I can skip off. But tomorrow, if you go to industry, by knowing about everything, I don't want to skip off. I want to tell this. Whether you are reading or not reading, నేనేం చేయాలి చెప్పండి. If you don't read, what can I do? But if I tell, at least you have something in the brain. Sir said everything to me, but I did not read. What can I do? So after this, tomorrow I will enter into this. If time permits, I will start because you already entered, understood this part. Pickling also you understood. JSON file is also going to be dead easy for you. Because once you are learning topics one by one, difficult things also will become dead easy for you. Understand or not? That's why subject will learn always very deep, not just like colleges up and downs. Because of learning up and downs, what happens? 22 years, what happened? Like that only. Blackboard, white chalk piece, pen, paper, those days gone. Purely practical knowledge is required. And now I am writing the code in front of you, I am preparing the logic. Generally, most of the people will not write the code. Somewhere else they will get something and they will put it across. That is not the way. You have to get the code in the class only through students. And that too, what they discussed already from that only you have to get it. Anyhow, we are getting this. Tomorrow class, I'm going to start with working with JSON files. I will discuss. Don't miss the class tomorrow. Okay, students. So 7:30 tomorrow, not this class. So nothing you understood today. 7:30 you come. Meantime, you ask them, talk to them. Okay, right. Thank you, students. All the best. Online students, any doubts are there? You hold on. I'll discuss with you. Online students, any more doubts you have? Prathamesh, after file, which topic you start? Database. Python with database communication. Python with database communication, I will explain. Gautami, myself only said not because concept not completed. Not today, I will upload. Myself only programs uploaded. CSV file concept, I will upload today. I said beginning of the class also said the same thing. Okay, don't miss the tomorrow class. Very, very important. Thank you. All the best.